lovies. I thought it was time I shared an update with you on training and boxing and my road to the Golden Gloves and my goals and everything else. You might know that tomorrow is the start of the Golden Gloves tournament, and yours truly will not be there. But it's all really good because I found out last week that the tournament has changed their rules and you can now compete until you're 38 years old. So this is just incredible news for me. We were trying to get a lot done in a really short amount of time. And if I went, tomorrow, it would just be for me to say, oh, I went and I got my ass kicked and I competed and I'm going to cross that goal off. But when I make a goal, I don't do it to do it. I don't set a goal just to say I did it. I want to set a goal that I can dominate. So this is just awesome news for me. I can take a full year to train properly, get experience, and then, go in next year and dominate it. So as soon as my coaches told me that, I looked at them and just said, well, you know what this means, right? And they just looked at me and I said, well, this means there's no choice other than taking home the title in my weight class next year. And then the following year, I'm still young enough to go and defend my title. So they just kind of rolled their eyes and laughed at me. But of course, I'm serious. So one full year of training, which I absolutely love. I did that for the marathon. I took a full year to train, and the journey and the experience this next full year is just going to take you on so many different places mentally and physically that you never even imagined. And why rush it? It's only going to happen once or twice. But this first time, I'll never be here again. So I just want to be able to take the time and enjoy every single second, no matter how painful or how awesome and joyous it is. So it's going to be really cool to just take a full year, train properly, and the goal my coach said is like 3 or 4 formal fights this year. But I would like to see 5 or 6. I think that sounds better. He doesn't know that yet. But 5 or 6, one every other month, that sounds really good to me. So that's it. So training's really, really hard. The first part of this journey, it was all about me. I did everything on my own, and that's, kind of been my life. I've always just relied on myself and no one else and did it. In this first part, I did everything on my own. I learned the food. I learned my mental issues with food. I learned my other mental issues. I learned the exercises. I found my way around the weight room. I found running programs. I did all of the running all on my own. I ran with friends less than 5 times. I think 4 runs I did with friends, and they weren't even long runs, but it was good because it gave me the time to be with myself and within my head and to work through whatever I was working through. So, that's what worked for me. And this next part of the journey, this is all coming on a good time. I was able to work through all that stuff on my own. And then the next part is pushing me even further physically and mentally than I thought possible. And it's making me ask for people to help, which I'm not used to doing. I have never relied on anyone for anything. I'm trying to think of something, and I just never have. That's just not me. So that's really hard for me, and it's hard for me because I'm asking these people, one, I'm asking for their time, which is a lot. Like, people are busy, they have lives, they have families, they're doing their own thing. Why do they care about me, little old me? And asking them, if I'm asking them for their time, I'm asking them to like believe in me too. And why should they believe in me? And believe in me enough to like give me their time and their knowledge. And it's frustrating for me because I can't do this on my own. I have to reach out. I have to like support myself with, surround myself with this team who are really gracious and awesome and incredible and are somehow, I don't know why, willing to help me, you know. So all these people really have been coming together for me, and it's great. You know, it's hard to like rely and trust on people, but you know, it's good. I have this dog who you can probably hear in the background. She's being a lunatic right now, but she was a rescue dog, and she's messed in the head still slightly. And she hates my brother still. She still is getting over other men. She likes other men now. But she still like hates my brother. But occasionally she will finally get close enough and he will occasionally, very rarely, be able to pet her and pet her head. And I remember him saying like, see? Like, wouldn't your life just be better? Like, isn't it better when you let someone pet your head? Doesn't that just feel better? So, I guess, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, it's better when you allow people, to help. I just never have. So, whatever. So that's my news, all really good stuff. It's the same goal, just a different timeline and a different way of getting there, and it's a better way for me of getting there. And, you know, it's not my ultimate goal. Eventually I'll tell you all my ultimate goal, but I'll start sharing more. I wasn't sure what was happening, so I wasn't posting a lot about, you know, Golden Gloves and stuff like that, but this is it, really good news, so, and I'm excited to share everything with you, so I will. Hope you're all well.